Hey, how's it going guys? Welcome back to some more VGC on the channel. So today we're going to use a team I used actually really early in the format and still had the battle team there. So as you can see, it's the main pairings of the team are your Durant and Gothitelle, and then obviously Togekiss for support, Weakness Policy, Tyranitar, Air Balloon, Raichu, and my Milotic. The reason you wouldn't normally run this team is because Cinderace exists and it outspeeds Durant, but kind of wanted to try a different team just to see how we go. You can see we're up in Pokeball tier in tier 5 now, which is nice. So hopefully we can get some good games. But anyway, I'll cut till we get to the first battle. Alright, that took a while, but let's see what we got. Oh, we're battling against N. Oh, I don't know about N's team. That's funny. Okay, so we have Sun. Obviously we've got Chlorophyll, Venusaur to worry about. That and the Volcarona, as well as the Comfey. Comfey is an interesting Pokemon just because it can set off like weakness policy on certain things, but I don't see anything it can really... I don't currently see how it synergizes with my opponent's team. I'm tempted just to lead Durant plus Gothitelle. My only concern is if the Venusaur has Weather Ball. I don't have a whole lot for it. But what we can do, we'll lead Durant Gothitelle because that locks our opponent in. They don't have a Ghost type. We bring Tyranitar in the back because it is exceptionally good here. And I don't think my Milotic's very good. Raichu doesn't do a whole lot between, you know, two grass types. I mean, the only thing that really hits is Togekiss. So I think our own Togekiss is actually quite good here. Yeah, we'll lock that in and we'll see how we go. So yeah, very early in the format, Life Orb Hustle Durant was just an absolute monster. Because you could effectively get like 3 KOs really easily. But obviously with Cinderace being in the format, and Incineroar now as well, it's just definitely fallen out of favour. But the pairing with Gothitelle is like always really interesting because your opponent has to think very hard about how they lead, because they'll get locked in regardless. Pyrax and Garithmic. Okie dokie. So... I'm wondering if the Rillaboom has Fake Out, and if it does have Fake Out, will it go for it? Because I can very easily just max Rockfall targeting the Volcarona. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, because again, my opponent can't switch out. But obviously the problem here is if the Rillaboom does have Fake Out, it fakes out my Gothitelle, and then the Volcarona is Focus Sash, I will lose my Durant and my Dynamax turn 1. So we're just going to go for Fake Out. Also, the Volcarona could be Choice Scarf too. That is something I haven't considered. But we are Dynamaxing first, so even though Dynamax basically negates the Choice Scarf and Choice Band items, if they are Choice Scarf, the game still determines them as faster, so their Dynamax animation would go first. It's just a little tidbit there for you, so you can sort of tell speed tiers and what have you. It does have Fake Out. Okay, so this is what I was worried about. Is it Choice Scarf? No. Okay, it's not Choice Scarf, so it's more likely Focus Sash, unfortunately. Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. So maybe should have gone for a Steel Spike now. Oh, not Steel Spike, Max Quake. To get the special defense boost to potentially live a fire move. We'll see. Heat Wave does connect, and we do die. Okay. Not a great start. It was exactly how I thought that turn would go. But obviously Durant not having Protect is a bit of a problem. Alright, so... I don't have a whole lot for this Rillaboom outside of Togekiss. Oh man, we have to wait for Sand turns and for Grassy Surge. Great. I'm going to bring in the Togekiss because we actually do have Flamethrower on this thing as well as Air Slash. A lot of Togekisses like to run Heat Wave. Personally, I don't like to miss if I can help it. And like a really good example there is like if the Volcarona had missed that Heat Wave, he lost. Like that's the game right there. Because my Durant would just clean straight through him. So now I think Flamethrower is a better option And I'm just going to Psychic the Actually, I'm wondering if I want to... Because I'm a bit worried about Grassy Glide into my Gothitelle, but I should live. I say that now. I don't quite remember how I've trained the Gothitelle. I'm pretty sure it was actually very specially defensive. But it didn't take that heat wave very well either, so... Oh, that's my girl. Alright. Flamethrower should KO, maybe, maybe not, I guess not. That's Assault Vest, it is all sin. And we probably get Eruption here, I would assume. Oh, it's Heat Wave. This dude loves these Heat Waves. Okay. The important thing to remember too is that our opponent has not Dynamaxed yet. So it's more than likely Venusaur in the back, I would assume. So we're bringing our Tyranitar here. So it could be G-Max Venusaur in the back. He's sort of got his Grassy Train up. He's got his Sun up. Obviously now we swap that for the Sand. And I'm expecting Torkoal to switch out. Or Dynamax, one of the two. So I'm actually going to double... Or I'm going to... Do I Air Slash that slot? Very good question. Yeah, I want to Air Slash that slot. I'm half tempted to Protect because sometimes Rillabooms can run like Superpower. But if he is Fake Out, he's probably Fake Out, Grassy Glide, Knock Off, plus Coverage Move. I'm just going to Rock Slide. We may actually just end up losing this game straight up. But again, I expected... It is Knock Off, okay. Okay. Interesting choice, all things considered. We land the Air Slash, which is good. And hopefully we land the Rock Slide. Yep, cool. Alright. So, not too bad there. Again, that play was made on the assumption he'd wanted to switch Torkoal out for Venusaur in the back. But at the same time, I'm also assuming that Venusaur's in the back. So... it's also very likely, though, obviously Venusaur is faster than both of my Pokemon. I don't believe I was running too much speed on the Togekiss. Yep, so there's the Venusaur. Nothing terribly surprising here. I wonder if... I don't think Dazzling Gleam's going to take out the Rillaboom. I think a Flamethrower should, even in the sand, and... I should live a Sludge Bomb, but he's definitely G-Maxing this turn. Yeah, this might be an L. This definitely might be an L. I don't see a way to win this, unfortunately. That turn 1 obviously just didn't work out. Sorry, the turn 1 worked out exactly how I thought it would. And I just obviously didn't prepare enough to deal with that. I probably should have just switched into Togekiss, put myself in a better position. Oh, you live in your lane, I guess. The big Venusaur. Alright, what do we got? Grassy Glide. Yep. Do I live this? Yeah, sweet. So probably Max Ooze or Vine Lash. Okay. Oh, you really want to Tyranitar go on. Alright, that also confirms obviously he's running like max speed because he outspeeds the Togekiss. And this is the downside of not running Yawn on Togekiss too, because I actually had a win condition there where I could have Yawned the Venusaur. Because I probably do live a max... I might live a Max Ooze. Although he is Life Orb, so maybe not. That knocked me down to my Berry. Oh, I just missed it on Berry. It's upsetting. Okay. We'll just Flamethrower. We definitely die here, but we'll just Flamethrower. Who knows? Maybe he's like Sleep Powder. Yeah, no. Like, there's no way he's not running a Poison move. Okay. So we lose that game. Again, it's this problem I have where I can read what my, like, mostly what my opponent's going to do, particularly on, like, say, turn 1, and I just don't do enough to effectively combat it. So I gotta stop making plays so quickly. But oh, that's our first loss on this series. And again, it's using an older team, but I'm not going to make that excuse. I definitely should have won that game. We'll keep battling, and I will see you when I find the next battle. Alright, so we've found Iron Guard. So we've got Indeedee Hatterene, Alakazam, the new Slowbro, Galarian Slowbro, Dusclops, and Amoonguss. Very interesting. I don't really know what my opponent wants to lead. So it's either going to be Dusclops plus maybe like Amoonguss maybe, or Dusclops Indeedee. I don't see the Indeedee Hatterene lead happening, but we are going to lead Tyranitar. Tempted to lead Gothitelle because I don't know what he really has to stop me doing that, but I also don't know how much it does for me. Yeah, we'll lead Gothitelle. Everything except the Dusclops gets locked in. I don't see Durant doing too much unless I can stop Trick Room going up. Plus, I think Alakazam might be faster, but I don't know if it gets access to Mystic Fire. I'm sure it does. I also don't have a lot for that Amoonguss, to be honest. Alright, I think we need to bring the same floor again. Somehow I haven't run into Intimidate yet, so can't bring the Milotic. Alright. Oh, he's got a really cool kawaii trainer card too. Right. This team is like definitely a lot more different to play than the other team I've been using, and obviously I haven't used this team in a while. Hatterene Amoonguss, really? I was saying that I couldn't really deal with that Amoonguss very well. Okay. Strange. Again, not really expecting this turn of events. I mean, Crunch isn't gonna kill. And I'm definitely not maxing because this Amoonguss is a pain. I'm tempted to double into it, but I don't know if Crunch into Psychic will KO. I think I'm just gonna Crunch it and fake it out. I honestly don't care in this position too much if Trick Room doesn't go. If Trick Room does go up. Oh, I didn't do much. There's Trick Room. So Amoonguss, so it should go Hatterene, Amoonguss, and then Gothitelle, and then Tyranitar, I believe should be the speed tiers. Yep. So he's actually leftovers? Okay, oh, Black Sludge, okay. Question is, do I want to call Spore onto Tyranitar, or do I want to call, well, the question is whether, like, I think Spore will come out into Gothitelle first. Like, the Protect is really obvious here. But I'm going to attempt to reset Trick Room and go from there. I 100% expecting Spore to go into Gothitelle. Again, this is one of those things. It's a 50-50 though. Dazzling Gleam would have set off my weakness policy. Let's see if you would have risked that though. For sure you gotta know that Tyranitar's... Oh, okay, cool. That worked out really well. Now the question is, do I risk Rock Slide into Psychic on the Amoonguss? Or do I double into it with Crunch plus Psychic? So I just don't want it to Protect and then Trick Room goes up. Like, I don't want to get nothing out of the turn, but if I miss Rock Slide, I'll get nothing anyway. But I have Rock Slide for a reason. We're gonna go for it. I fucking knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. God damn it. Oh, what can you do? Ah, damn it. Rock, that definitely would have died. That's very frustrating. Oh, well. And Hatterene flinch though. Okay. I'll take that. Means Trick Room doesn't go up. At least not this turn. Alright, so we should hopefully get a free turn here to try and wake up. Obviously, we have to get guaranteed sleep turn. I'm 100% Psychicking the Amoonguss. It could Protect. And and then Trick Room goes up, but then he's still stuck with Amoonguss plus Hatterene in. He could attempt to Dazzling Gleam. Also, I'm running out of sand turns too, I just realized, so maybe I should have switched Tita. But I really want to take my guaranteed turn, sleeper turn. Turn of sleep. Jesus. It's taken a long time to think about this. Which is more of what I should do. So I can't really complain. Cool. First turn sleep. Amoonguss goes down here, and I'm assuming Trick Room goes up. I just don't know what comes in. Oh, okay. It's just Dazzling Gleam. Interesting. That does so much damage, man. I almost actually wish Gothitelle went down there, because if I could have brought in Togekiss to start doing some work, that would have been much more ideal for me. Okay, there's Indeedee. Psychic Surge goes up. Alright. Battlefield got weird. And it's Psychic Seed. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna Rock Slide, because I think Follow Me is coming out. Still got Durant in the back along with Togekiss, which is good. And I'm gonna Psychic. I'm gonna target the Hatterene. We'll see. He might Dynamax the Indeedee, or he might Dynamax the Hatterene. Nope, just Follow Me. Okay. Oh, land, land, land! That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Nice. Nice 50% on the Indeedee. Hatterene goes down. Alright. We're in a much better position. The second turn Wake. Nice. No more Sandstorm to protect us though. I really wish I'd actually switched into Togekiss then there. I was thinking about it. But I wasn't... Like, I kind of want to keep it in Gothitelle for potential... that's bad. Alright. I wonder if he has... Because he's almost certainly going to Dynamax Alakazam, right? And if he has Focus Blast, I probably die to a max Fighting. Is my assumption. I don't know if he's Focus Sash or Life Orb. I assume he's Focus Sash. This is tough, man. Okay. I'm gonna protect Tita. And attempt to set up Trick Room. Because if we can get Tita under Trick Room now, he didn't Dynamax. Interesting. What's the play here? Dazzling Gleam? Ally Switch? Okay. Good to know indeed he has that. Focus Blast? Yep. And we set up Trick Room. Now that we know that he has Ally Switch, that makes this a lot more interesting. By interesting, I mean I'm still going to go for the Max Rockfall and the Alakazam. And I guess we'll Psychic in case it's potentially Focus Sash. Hey, he just quit. He just had enough. I mean, he definitely could have won that, but I'll take the 4-0, man. But that's like honestly the power of Gothitelle. Like right there, that's the power of Gothitelle. He could not switch. Like he was just stuck with Hatterene and Amoonguss while I whittled him down. And yeah, he just did not have an answer for it at the end of it all. Like he paid it like literal respect, and you gotta respect the Gothitelle. All right, we're gonna grab one more. I will cut back to when we find the next battle. All right, cool. Found another battle. This one was pretty quick. I've got a Japanese player. What do we got? Finally have Intimidate. Alright. So he's using the other Hustle Life Orb Pokemon in Dracozolt. He does have Gengar, which is a very good lead against me, I think. There's also the Alolan Ninetales, which is almost certainly Focus Sash. But I think, actually, Raichu could be okay here. I think Togekiss will be our MVP. I just Yeah, just because of the Urshifu. I don't know how we're dealing with Porygon though. I don't have knockout on this, knockoff on this team. Porygon's a problem, man. How do I want to deal with this? Because Milotic's only good for the Arcanine. I think Gothitelle Durant is not terrible here. What's Raichu good for? It can nuzzle the Gengar. It can effectively nullify the Dracazolt potentially. T-Tar's just pretty good in general. And Togekiss was MVP. Yeah. Unfortunately, it means we're bringing the exact same 4 Pokemon in all 3 games. Yeah, hopefully, like, I want to keep playing this team. I don't think I'll change it. Yeah. It's a bit outdated, but I do enjoy using this team. I think the Gothitelle Durant, like, combination is a bit, still a bit gross. So, that's Porygon 2 and Urshifu. Okay. So the real question is the Urshifu Scarf? And I can't tell what type of Urshifu that is. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, like, can I look? Oh, Fighting Water, okay, that's how you do it. Cool, cool. I was like, if you can't tell at any point. Alright. Definitely gonna Steel Spike, the Porygon 2 and fake it out, I think. Because I don't want Trick Room going up. And I do want a defense boost. Alright, so we Dynamax first. If he's Choice Scarf, I can't think of any current move that will knock out Gothitelle out. Surging Strikes might, but yeah, we'll see. I don't think a Helping Hand Steel Spike would knock out Porygon 2, but I've been very surprised by the strength of Durant before, so we'll see. If that was the play I should have gone for. I definitely should have gone for Helping Hand Steel Spike. Oh well. Defense boost is nice, but again, Surging Strikes always crit, so yeah, we'll take some heavy damage. There's the Surging Strikes. Thankfully, Durant is actually, like, defensively, it's not terrible. It's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. Alrighty. And good news is we might live another lot. So I'm definitely Steel Spiking again, I think. And just going for Psychic on the Urshifu. This way it's basically giving Gothitelle some defensive boosts. Again, it's not very useful against the Urshifu, but, you know. But I did really want that Porygon 2 gone. It'd be very interesting to see if we live this turn. I wasn't really paying a huge amount of attention to how much damage it's doing. We're on 89. 52. Hey, we alive for one more turn, boys. We just gotta hope he doesn't have Sucker Punch. Which, I don't know if this one actually gets it. To be honest. It's really weird, like, what moves it does and doesn't get. Good God, man. Urshifu's special defense sucks. Alright. What do we have? We've got Ninetales, okay. Alright, I'm gonna Rockfall the Urshifu. And what do I have in the back? I have Tyranitar. So he has Ninetales. It's potentially Dracazolt in the back, I would assume at this point. So I'm actually very tempted just to set up Trick Room. Alright, cool. I'm like, the best turn possible here is if the Alolan Ninetales goes for Aurora Veil. That is the absolute best turn possible. I was actually expecting to die there, Life Orb. Oh no, going for Blizzard. I really wanted you to hit Durant there. Oh well, whatever. The reason I wanted him to hit Durant is so that obviously Trick Room now goes up, so Ninetales is now faster than my Durant. But that is fine. Alright, so we got Gothitelle with 2 defensive boosts. Its offensive pressure isn't spectacular, except now we have a Gengar. That was not what I expected. I'll freely admit that. I did not expect the Gengar. I mean, I'm just going to Rock Slide. I don't expect it to hit anything, if I'm being perfectly honest. And then I'm going to Psychic the Gengar. So Gengar Dynamaxes or G-Maxes, I assume. G-Max would be interesting, because I haven't seen a G-Max Gengar in a while. Nope, just Dynamax. Okay. It's one big ghosty boy. Probably going for max poisons. See how much Psychic does. Man, don't sleep on Gothitelle, hey. Oh, that's bad. That's actually really bad. Oh boy. That has to be going into Goth, yeah. Jesus, that does a lot. That does a lot of damage. He actually went for Blizzard again, which is probably not what I would have gone for personally, but you know, I'm not him, so what can I say? Unless he specs, maybe. Maybe that's why that was doing like a lot of damage. Maybe he specs Ninetales. And Focus Sash Gengar. Oh god. The D-pad. Yep. So specs Blizzard might be something to worry about. But I'm hoping that Gengar goes down to Crunch, considering how much damage Psychic did. And then I think we just Flamethrower Ninetales. Auto, yeah, we'll Flamethrower. I don't want to miss Air Slash. Just worried about, like, the biggest thing I'm worried about right now is Blizzard Freezes. Cool. So again, wasn't worried about the Gengar. Just based off Gothitelle's damage, even though it's special attack versus physical attack, Trinitar's physical attack is obviously ludicrous, so. Yeah, not expecting that to kill. As it's Hypnosis, okay. So it was not Specs. So yeah, it was either Focus Sash or Light Clay, I guess. How many turns of Trick Room left, I wonder, actually? If nothing else, Sand should take care of him, I think. We can just Crunch here, we don't need to do anything spectacular. Yeah, he just quits, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I'm assuming he didn't have Protect then on his Ninetales to try and steal that Trick Room. But okay, awesome. So that was 2 wins, 1 loss, using, personally, like, one of my favorite teams. Like, I do enjoy that team. It's just silly. And Gothitelle is highly underrated. Even in the current meta, I think it's highly underrated. But that will do us off for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. If there's a Pokemon or even a team that you want to give me the code to and you want to see me use, just comment it down below. Otherwise, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good day.